Hello, Collective. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. For those of you returning, glad to have you back. A very powerful message came through from Spirit, and I just felt really compelled to record right now. And I think it's a message based on, and it's really interesting, I was looking at some of the older collective readings and even the twin soul readings, and I managed to grab a handful of those extended readings before I sunset Vimeo and put them all on Gumroad. And I noticed there's been a progression, and it's nothing I plan. I get the download, I channel, and there you go. And today feels like it's, I don't know. It's our get out of jail free card or something. I heard, collective, you are liberating yourselves. And then in parentheses, sort of, I'm hearing your souls by clearing past karma. The group I am reaching today, you have traversed some really difficult things, and I'm hearing old wounds are dissipating. The old skin that held the pain of your past is being shed. And I feel like you're at varying stages of that process. Some of you, it's a little painful and you're going through it. Hang in there. Some of you, you feel, well, I'll get to that point in a second, but I was going to say you feel lighter. So I then heard some of you will feel 10 years younger, like a massive, massive weight has been lifted. You will feel reinvigorated and possess a strength you didn't know you had. This feels big. This isn't just, oh, I got over that hump. Last week was a bad week. No, I'm talking about big stuff. Big stuff. And I'm hearing from Spirit, congratulations. If this message resonates for you, you've been through the fire. You've been through something really difficult. I see 222 on my clock. This group is ready for something bigger. Wow, I heard Spirit say, than yourselves, bigger than yourselves. Wow. Like maybe stepping into your mission, stepping into a different role within your family, not being drawn back, sucked back into old patterns, old habits. Like I feel like the rebirth that's happening is significant enough that people are going to take notice of you. Your discernment between something that could have in the past easily like drawn you back into it, and the strength and fortitude you possess now, it's almost like you are a night and day difference. Maybe people don't even really recognize who you are. It feels big. It feels that big. And with that, as many of you will know on the journey, I just saw 333, friendships fall away, relationships fall away, families either can come together or that fracture gets bigger and bigger. Depends what you do with it. It depends, you know, who you're connected to, what the bonds are those strong bonds. And this is going to touch each of you just slightly differently. But I feel like the big message here is the new you is emerging, and it feels really, really good. So I'm going to layer in a few oracles. We're going to get into the tarot and just see where we go with this. I'm hearing from Spirit right now that many of you are entering into brand new deep soul connections. Now that can be love for some. It can be that some of you are finding your tribe, which is really beautiful. I mean, soul tribes do that, right? We come together. And yes, we're in Earth School, and some of them can be really difficult, but there's good karma too. And I feel like the work you've been doing in some regard, I just saw 444, oh my God. This positive energy is coming back to you. Some of you, you are receiving a karmic reward. There's I keep hearing liberation in what you're doing. And I feel like it's a willingness to shed the past, not to identify constantly with pain and strife, but to rise above it and to guide others. So let's see where we go with this. I'm going to begin with a couple decks. We're going to start with the Spiritual Journey Oracles, and we're going to look at the Gateway Oracles by Denise Lynn. So let's go, collective, and see what Spirit has for you. Shining your light. Your purpose in a connection is to guide someone to find healing light. You will assist with their awakening. Beautiful. Some of you may resonate that has been going on. Maybe you let go of the expectation if someone was going to awaken and you just said, I got to do me. And maybe that right there was a trigger for them. Okay, let's see what we have for you, collective. Kind of a long channeling, sorry, but it's big stuff. Beautiful messages. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for the collective, please? Okay, they want me to look at the bottom. Oh, wow, beautiful. The higher self dismisses the ego and demonstrates gratefulness, joy, and compassion from a place of loving all that is. That it's a lighter energy. Look at how this figure in this image just feels liberated. I feel like there's peace and serenity that comes from letting go. And there's, you know, where maybe you were clutching or clinging, you're just like, I don't know, like a feather on a breeze, just letting something go, letting pain go, whatever that means for you. There's just a release, and it feels lighter, it feels good. Anything else? Self-development. Recognize needs you may be neglecting and nurture that part of you yearning for growth. Never stop working on yourself. I feel like that's kind of a quest for this group. All right, let's see what we've got here. Sharing. Someone may benefit from what you have learned. Reach out and share the knowledge and wisdom you have attained through experience. I'm hearing straight up, some of you have been through incredible experiences, painful or otherwise, but you have evolved and grown in a way that others who are not at the place where you are on your journey could really benefit from your learnings, your stumbling and falling and picking yourself back up. So I get a leadership energy from this, being very public as well, I'm hearing. Oh, this group, I love this light worker. You are a powerful being on earth, capable of shining a healing light on humanity. I don't really read these in reverse, but let's, liberation. Well, that's already come out. If you've broken the chains, you know, you can take this as you will. This could also be the energy of someone you're connected to and what they're going through. Break the chains of addiction, restriction, or other impediments. It begins with freedom of choice. Look at how just liberating, just looking at that is. And karmic lessons. Souls incarnate into the human experience to resolve past life experiences. Yeah, soul tribes find each other. They stick together. Our families, the original karmic partners. Thank you very much. You know, you can go back or you can, exit. And I just saw a number synchronicity that for me as a reader is exit. So I feel like I'm hearing for a group of you, you have really felt like the scapegoat perhaps. I'm hearing terms like punching bag, doormat. No, not anymore. Not anymore. You can learn that lesson and you know, send it to the violet flame, wish everyone well, but you don't have to go back to that. You can liberate yourself from it. Oh, okay, powerful, really powerful message. Let's take a look at the Gateway Oracle. Let's give you a glimpse, collective, of what is on your path and what you are being guided to welcome and embrace in your life. Anything else for the collective? Thank you. Take what resonates. You know, you'll read or you'll hear me read a card and go, oh, yes, then that's for you. It is general, so I'll try to get a well-rounded set of energies. I do feel one more. And there we go. Okay. Beautiful. Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. Is this beautiful or what? Wow. Awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me, renewing your life. Look at that. Some of you, you're like just clearing out the clutter, the emotional clutter, the mental clutter, maybe even physical clutter. Everything has an energy, and maybe even your surroundings is going through like a cleansing. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Emerging into grace. I just saw 11:11. I open my soul to grace. Wow. I feel like you're being, you're going easy on yourself, because anger, resentment, or anything heavy means, you know, we're headed right back there. And I feel like you are getting glimpses, or you're right smack in the middle of feeling liberated from some of that heavy energy. And you're ready to just say, okay, thank you. Like, I'm good. I'm moving on now. Okay. Launching your journey. There's a lot of cards that came out, but there's a lot of messages. I'm an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Oh my gosh. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life and soaring into joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. Liberation. That's the theme. That is the theme. Bottom of the deck, receiving from angels. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. I feel like if I were to read your thoughts right now, you're saying, I cannot wait for the new me to emerge, for all of that old skin to be shed, and for this new opportunity, whatever it is. You know, it's an apple you're taking a bite of. You can't wait for it to present itself and for things to unfold. This is really beautiful energy. Whew, okay, so I'm gonna make room by putting these kind of to the side. So let's see what we've got here. Let's get out the tarot. What is happening for you, collective? Finding your tribe, I'm getting with this Three of Pentacles. Common cause, connections, collaboration, working together. I'm hearing again being very public, being creative. Creativity is super important. Skills and abilities are emerging. Wow, Spirit. If that card doesn't come out, I can't wait to see the rest. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what's unfolding for you, collective. Wow. Super encouraging. I'm seriously like, I'm grinning ear to ear, and I don't think it's a false sense of, I don't know. I don't think it's through rose-colored glasses. I guess that's the best way to put it. I feel that there is a sincere freedom being sensed and embraced by this group. What else? I'm going to flip that card since it likes to come out sideways, you know. I think it's a dual meaning. Sometimes that happens. Okay, I heard one more. Okay. The Magician. You are the master of your life. You're the master of your domain. You are manifesting powerfully. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords. Okay, it came out mostly upright. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords. You have clarity. I feel like something you've been working on for quite a while has not fully baked or become apparent to you, or maybe even hasn't materialized at this point. But I feel like you know what you want to do, maybe who you want to be around. I feel like there is a very determined and passionate energy happening here. And it's almost like when I see this Two of Wands in this particular context, it feels to me like no matter what you choose with the new mindset that you're adopting, even the unknown is exciting. Like it doesn't matter what direction you take your life and your decisions, because you're no longer drawn back into like this murky, muddy place. Maybe you're gaining final clarity on something and you're ready to like see it, do it, view it, to fight for it, to stick up for yourself. I'm hearing with this Five of Swords. Ultimately here with the Queen of Swords energy, you're clear. And I'm hearing crystal clear. Okay, the energy in and of itself isn't big energy. I mean, we do have, the Magician, which is the major arcana energy, reinforcing your strength and empowerment. And if you have to fight a battle, if you've been at this battle a long time, I think that, this crossroads, we have two twos here. There could be two choices. There could be a big decision that, once you do it, you're going. There's no turning back. But this renewing your life energy, launching your journey, this is pretty big. And I think that even if there's some uncertainties around what you're doing, you know that it's time to turn the page. Okay, so let's get out the Osho deck. Two of Swords. You're at a crossroads. Seeing something or maybe not seeing it. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like maybe this is a recent past energy where maybe there was a little bit of uncertainty and what you didn't maybe have the truth around. Whether that truth is on its way to you or intuitively you're kind of sensing a truth. No one can tell you what that is for you but you. You know what I mean? You have to dig deep. You have to feel certain within the innermost sense of the word. Like, what does your heart tell you? What does your gut tell you? And even if you don't have clarity that you wish to have from other people, that's okay. Because I feel like I'm kind of getting a bit of a not necessarily lone wolf energy. I don't want to portray it that way, but there's something about your inner resolve. Thank you. That's what it is. An inner resolve. You don't need validation from outside of you. Whatever is prompting you in some big way is between you and spirit. And you're pretty clear about it. Like crystal, I keep hearing crystal. Crystal clarity. Two of Swords, please. Tell us what that's about. Two of Swords. Yep, new vision. It's okay that you had blinders on about something. It's okay that something might have been misunderstood. What you need to see, you see clearly. And, I'm getting that whatever it is, it came from within. New vision, a new outlook. Taking that period of time when maybe you were feeling in hyperspace or stuck or something, and you're just looking at it for what it was, for what it showed you. We have the Six of Swords. Moving on, moving forward, getting to a better place. And look at how exhausted this person is. I feel like, if some of you are just kind of at the final stages of saying, well, it can't get any worse. I mean, for some of you, you're feeling like you're really cutting yourself loose of something challenging. For others of you, you're maybe being the guide, showing the way to someone who's exhausted. look at how, you know, she's just kind of, I don't know, like taking him, not really in her arms. I don't know how they're entwined there, but it kind of looks unusual. It's like, I can't, I need to pick myself up. I need to figure this out, and I need some help. There's a little bit of vulnerability with this individual, and maybe you are the way shower. Completion, missing puzzle piece. A cycle is done. Okay, let's keep going. What is the Five of Swords? Wow. Seven of Pentacles, patience, and the Wheel of Fortune. This can be about something you've been building financially, monetarily speaking. It could be an idea that you've generated, something that will take off in a big way, work that you've put into something. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about assessing that effort, assessing what you have put into something to date. And it looks like there's growth, Wheel of Fortune. In this deck, it's about a cycle ending. It's maybe voluntarily you see what you need to see without filters, right? No rose-colored glasses, beyond illusion, judgment energy. This is, you know, saying yes to change. You might have been dealing with someone who put you in a win-lose situation. You couldn't get ahead. And I feel like whatever the effort is, whatever action you're taking, it is with patience. It is with reverence for what you have been shown, for how you've grown, and with like a newfound vigor that is emerging. Let's take a look at the crossroads. Rebirth. I think I use that term. The old skin that held the pain of your past is being shed. Yeah, this is a rebirth. Ten of Swords. And, you know, we can get sucked back into old habits and comfortable situations that, you know, maybe are at least familiar, but they're damaging. And I think that this is about integrating the dark and the light. You know, everybody has shadow aspects, and I think you're coming to terms with, whether it's within yourself or within the people around you, you're integrating those experiences and you're saying, okay, I'm ready to move forward. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm even hearing with or without you. Wow. So some of you might be foregoing connections, or maybe relationships that once were close. So let's get some more. Two of Wands, Ten of Swords. That's painful. It's a painful realization. The Nine of Wands, exhaustion, intensity. This is a big decision for some of you. I mean, change, the world. There's a 10. Oh. Okay, I just heard from Spirit that you may have found, and I saw 23, 32 mirrored numbers. You might have found yourself just like climbing out of a cave of difficulty, and then you were like grabbed by your ankles and pulled back in. Sorry for that kind of visual, but sometimes you know, that's what's necessary to convey what's going on. And if you feel like, gosh darn it, I thought I was there and I just got pulled back in, I feel like it's coming to a close. I was just looking at this image around this emerging into grace. This person's like exhausted. Honor your body. Honor the need for downtime. Honor the need to just like decompress. You know, go for a long hike, walk, take a trip. You know, take a car ride. Just let the wind blow through your hair. This is, for some of you, this is an intense and difficult time. But you're going to get there. It's like, keep the long-term vision, and don't get drawn back. Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Wow, beautiful. I'm feeling a strong spiritual presence and guidance with this. We have guidance, understanding, and innocence. Some of you are kind of paring back on the things that have been, I'm hearing like kind of staticky, noisy, but that's related to the energy on more of a 3D level. I feel like there is some sort of a shift in the basis of your thoughts and your understanding, because remember, it's about your clarity and your discernment around the people, the situations, and the things that you're involved in. I'm getting sort of a return to innocence with this sun energy. And you know the elements of your life that support you going forward and what won't. So, this is it's a big change. It's a big decision, and it's a big change. Now, guys, I have to say this because, it's not meant to be like super dramatic for everybody. For some of you, you're like, I'm done with the matrix. I've been sucked into that for 30 years and I'm done. Maybe you want to retire. I mean, this could be something simple. And you decide that the business you want is to sell, medicinal herbs. I mean, I don't know, I'm making it up, but you get me. It's a shift in who you are. It's like your persona at a really deep and profound level, like from the inside out. There's an emergence of something brand new for you. For some of you, this is, wisdom that comes only from difficult circumstances. For some of you, yet, you are going it alone. Hermit energy. I want to see what Spirit is preparing you for. What's next on your journey, collective? Believing in the impossible, manifesting, looking at things differently. You are reimagining your life like a dolphin in the desert. That's beautiful. Show yourself some grace. Recovery. Take some time to delve into the emotional waters of whatever has happened. We don't bury pain. We have to integrate it and transmute it. And very Six of Swords. This is about what comes next. And you're in charge of that. For some of you, you are challenging your beliefs. This could be very familial. This could be religious for some. So that's an interesting card to be at the bottom of the deck. I wouldn't be surprised if it came out. Inevitable change. The wheel. Yeah, the wheel is turning. I feel like this is the next phase of your journey on this planet in this lifetime. Things are shifting. I'm looking at this tree with the blossoms on it, and it feels like spring is significant in some way, but this could play out for a while. For some of you, you're right in the middle of this. For others, you're kind of ending it. Wow, love this. Intimacy, deep connectedness, demonstrative, friends turned lovers. This can be deepening of your relationships, some romantic. Bottom of the deck on a pedestal, and I'm hearing the divine clapping. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Congratulations. Yeah. They said, look at your notes. Yeah. Congratulations. You've done the work. Okay. Let's see what's unfolding. So you're in charge of your life. Where it goes from here, I feel like it's, I don't know, like you're all in. Relationships are going to be high vibing, supportive and loving and wonderful, or you will kindly let them go. Some of you, you're meeting a very important soulmate. You're deepening your relationships. You're connecting with your tribe. You're finding you're happy. Wow, guys. Anything else? Community, beautiful. connecting with people on a deep, deep level. Some of you, this can be even a change in where you live. Okay. Wow. Interesting. We have the thinking man. I don't read these in reverse, by the way. That was reverse. Maybe somebody was overthinking and they're done thinking. We have woman holding a coin, woman holding a heart, storm warning. Okay. You can intuitively get a message for your personal situation with these, but I'm going to keep it at more of a 10,000 foot view. What I am getting with this is that big change is afoot. Another 10, look at that, and a 10 here. 42, 44, 46, if that's significant for you. What I'm getting is that there is a mental, a practical, and an emotional aspect and component to what you're doing. This could be a decision around a relationship. This could be a decision about where you take a business partnership, what you share with someone. I'm seeing someone pet their black cat right now. Oh, well, hello, kitty. So yeah, it feels to me like this is the construct of a relationship, maybe some complicated relationships. I don't know. This could be family. This could be coworkers. This could be, your friendship circle, fellow churchgoers. For those of you who go to church, we have appreciation. And I'm feeling like when you are in the company of the people who are aligned with your path, and maybe for some of you, what that path isn't readily apparent, but it's okay. When you're in the company of people who support you and lift you up, when you're not exhausted when you're around someone, then you know the energy is high vibing. And I'm just kind of getting what you put out is recognized. You will draw in the community of people you're meant to be around. Okay, I'm hearing, and I don't know where this applies, if this is you or your former self. Okay, I'm hearing a yes on that. All right, so here's what I heard. You won't be lonely. You won't feel like you are without that support system. There's something about, you don't have to spend like every waking moment with someone to know that they love you, they care about you, and they support you. There's something there, and maybe that's just for a few of you. But when you have that kind of tribe, like the always has your back, understands you and accepts you for who you are, you aren't going to feel like you have to, like, I don't know, overextend yourself, overgive to friendships that really didn't return that to you. Ooh, yeah, and that feels, I'm feeling the emotion behind that. Yeah, I am. I feel like a knot in my stomach. Okay, let's take a look at what your soul is telling to those around you. This is the healed group that I'm talking to today. This is the fortified, strong, I'm going to go conquer the world and get my happy because I deserve it group of people. Finding peace in forgiveness, I release the burden of resentment and choose to forgive another for what they have done. I replace anger with love. Beautiful. Wow. Time management. Interesting. I will strike a balance between my familial and professional commitments to prevent burnout. I will ensure my well-being by making time for me. And maybe that's this. There's a good, healthy balance that's struck with this energy. Like I can see where I need to nurture me if I felt like I've been depleted or I've been in a situation that has been taking from me. Anything else? Balancing the material and spiritual. I balance my 3D life with the needs of my soul. I will embrace the outside world, but will retreat into silence for healing and restoration. And there's the integration, light and shadow, accepting my shadow side. I understand my patterns of behavior have hurt others and myself. I accept those aspects of who I am and choose to show up differently for the health of my relationships. Wow, guys. Anything else? Accepting what is. To everything there is a purpose. I am open to learning lessons and accept a difficult path that was meant to help me learn and grow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Imperfection. I accept the good, the bad, and the in-between. There is no such thing as perfection. So what a transition. This is big. So let's get some wisdom for you, collective. I'm going to sit with this. I don't know if Spirit wants you to hear a continued message, so I'm just going to ask. If it's extended, the link will be below. Oh my gosh, that's way too many. I'm going to take the one that came out upright. Transformation. Let love transform you forever. Time to play. Make time to dance and play. And we have that here. Soaring into joy and way of faith. Let faith be your guide. Bottom of the deck. You can't make this up, guys. The very first thing I said to you was, collective, you're liberating yourselves, your souls, by clearing karma. Look at that. The gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments, from whatever. Beautiful message. Okay, guys. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Bless you on your journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.